Hey guys, it's me, Nikki again. What up? I thought I'd change scenery today, so today I'm outside. Hey, what's up outside? I can show you. Look, hold on. I can swing you around. Swinging around, swinging around, swinging around. Okay, I have no idea what you saw there, so hopefully it wasn't too scary. Um, and I thought I would do my makeup pretty today. So I kind of thought, I'm quite a colorful person, so why do I never do like a beautiful colorful lip or anything like that? So that's what I've done. And I've had a new haircut, so I had a lot taken off, like a lot. Like if I take this away, like that's like a bob. So that was quite scary, I won't lie. Um, but I like it. It needed a bit of a trim. It kind of looked crazy. And yeah, so I had that. I know I haven't made a video in a while. I've been quite bad on YouTube, just in general. I've had a lot going on and a lot emotionally and stuff like that. So I've steered clear of it. But I've had a few messages from a few friends on Instagram and stuff like that saying that they're waiting for my new videos and stuff like that. So I figured, why not? So Cindy, hi. Brian, you scallywag you. I didn't even know you watched my videos, so what up? And anybody else who watches my videos, hi. I thought I would just talk about things that annoy me today. Like being outside. No, okay, I like being outside. Although it's terrible for my tattoos. Yeah, there's been a lot that's happened recently. So obviously I had started assisting another photographer and stuff like that. To which I've recently resigned, purely for the fact that I didn't like the way he treated me. He was one of these guys who said he supported transgender causes and things like that, but didn't actually. Like, he was full of microaggressions. So, like, the one day we were at this big casino here in South Africa, and when you go in, you have to get scanned. You have to, like, and they've got a male and a female side. And I'd gone earlier and I went to the female side and they let me in and there was no problems. And then I went later and the same lady told me to go to the men's side. So I was like, no, screw you, I'm not gonna, whatever, for what? So I just walked past her and he was like, yeah, you can't let it get to you, because, if you were to stand in front of 10 people, 9 out of those 10 people would think you were still a guy, you're in a weird phase. And, like, that got to me. I was like, so I don't know, guys, like, you guys watch my videos, you watch me a lot. Do I look like a guy? I know I sound like a guy, but do I look like a guy? Because I don't think I do. But maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I don't think I look like a guy. You guys let me know. If I look like a guy, then maybe I overreacted. So I got a little bit upset about that. And the sad thing is I think he thought he was actually trying to help, but it wasn't. Like, after 2 years of my transition and like going through so much, I felt that was kind of like a discredit, well, you've done all this but it's been for nothing because you still look like a dude. And yeah, so that kind of got to me, and that was just a few things. And then he was like, I've watched The Danish Girl, so I know your struggle now. And I just wanted to strangle him. I just wanted to be like, ah, because I try to stay away from politics. I haven't been involved with the whole like them casting a cisgendered actor and stuff like that. I've just been like, listen, as I'm not in the position to judge. I'm not in the position to say what happens or what doesn't happen. But when someone says they watch a movie like that, and then come to me and say that they know my struggle and that they can relate to it, I'm like, no, you can't. Let's not be real. You actually don't have a clue, That's one movie based on a cisgendered actor, based on a cisgendered director and stuff like that. And again, politics I'm staying away from. I'm not involved. But at the same time, that doesn't make you understand. You get a glimpse into our world. You don't understand. So there was that. And then also what annoys me, and it's I've noticed it recently, is some of the lack of my male privileges. I won't lie. Like, when I walk down the streets now and stuff, because my car's been in for service and stuff like that, so I've been walking around a lot, I feel unsafe. I feel very uneasy. I don't like the way that guys look at me. And I know some will say, oh, but it's flattering, and like, I guess. But at the same time, it also does make me feel like a piece of meat. I'm like, okay, if you find me attractive, that's cool, but don't like oogle me or whatever as I walk past. Like, say something at least. You know, don't catcall me, but say hi. You know, but to just like stare makes me feel very uneasy and very unsafe. So that annoys me. I had this friend on Facebook who I'm not friends with anymore, purely for the fact that he's studying makeup, and I'm like, that's great. He added me because he thought he may be trans and stuff like that, so I was like, cool, I'm more than welcome to help. Turns out it seems like he doesn't think he's trans, more of a drag queen, gay guy, which is fine. But he's studying makeup now and he needed models for his makeup class. And one of his trans friends messaged him and was like, I'd like to do it, you know, wrote on his wall so everyone could see. And he responded with, I'll let you know when we're doing a trans class. That got to me, so I unfriended him. So if you watch this, that's why I unfriended you, because there's no trans class. So like, trans females are females. We are being nice to you guys by putting the word trans in front of it, because we don't have to. I am female, you know. I'm giving you the honor of letting you know that I was born male, or born in a male body, or born and identified as male out of the womb, but wasn't. You know, like however you want to see it. But we don't have to do that. I don't have to let you know that. So I thought it was quite rude for him to just be like, well, I'll let you know when we're doing a trans class, because she's not a trans person, she's female. You know, so if someone says to you, oh, do this, there's not, like, we're not different from other girls. We have the same things. And then most importantly, we have the same emotions. You know, that probably really upset, the fact that it upset me so much, I can only imagine what it did to her. You know, so, dude, that was a pretty dicky thing to do. Trans girls are girls. You know? Sometimes we have a bit of stubble. You need to learn how to cover that shit up if you're going to be a makeup artist. Sorry for swearing. You know, but, you know, at the same time, we're girls. So, figure it out. Don't be a dick. So, yeah. Anyway, so those are a few things that annoy me. I probably will think of a few more during the course of this video. But I ultimately wanted to do this video to... I want to do another Q&A. Now, I would do a live Q&A, but a lot of my viewers and stuff like that are from the States and from Europe and stuff like that, and obviously there's different time differences. Yes, there's different time differences. So, I can't cater to everyone, because I think America's 12 hours behind us. So, like, to get you guys when you're back from work or school or whatever, I'd have to be on at like 5 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning, and that's not going to happen. Like, I have face, there's makeup, and, you know, so I don't think that'll happen. So, will you guys just, comment any questions that you want me to answer? I mean, and I'm quite happy to discuss anything. You know, if it's something completely ludicrous, like, do you prefer panty, like, boy shorts or thongs kind of thing? I mean, I guess I'll answer it, but you could probably fill up your time with something more constructive. So, yeah, so that's what I want to do. I want to do a Q&A. I'd like to do it, we are Friday now, so I'd like to do it Monday or Tuesday, so like 4 or 5 days. Yeah, it's Tuesday or Wednesday. It's been a long day, okay? So I'd like to do that. So if you guys do want to ask me any questions or anything like that, I know a few people have asked me to do the girlfriend tag. So when my fiance decides to be brave enough to actually sit in front of a camera with me, I will. But until then, it's just me. But you can ask me questions about her. That's almost as good as having her. Oh, there's another thing. A new person that I found on YouTube, a new trans girl. New girl. Doesn't have to be trans. Spoke about these prosthetics, about these vaginal prosthetics and things like that, and you know, she shared it on Facebook and stuff like that, and I was actually quite shocked to see the amount of fellow trans women, or just women, attack her, like, for posting this thing, you know, saying that it's degrading to women and blah 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 blah. And I do understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, something like, okay, so basically a vaginal prosthetic is like a latex vagina or whatever that you kind of put your junk into and cover it up and you can wear it. So it's like an underwear, but it looks like vagina. It's not to trick anyone, it's not to anything like that. It's basically just to hide your junk, as kind of girls have, and to have the aesthetic of having a vagina, which mentally and psychologically is a massive thing, because as we all know, I'm saving up money to get mine, but you know, I'm on $2,000 or just under, and I need to save up $15,000. So I'm still quite a far way away. So this does come as a cheaper alternative. So it may not be for everyone, but at the same time, psychologically, it could be a massive thing for girls who have severe dysphoria. You know, I know I go through it at times as well. Like generally, me and down below, we're like not on speaking terms, but we're cool. Like it stays there, I stay here, and we're like it's a truce. But there are days where I'm like, I look at a meat cleaver and I go, well, I mean, how sore could it be? You know? But then I realize that I actually need that skin for the surgery, so I can't actually. But you get what I'm saying, you know? So there are days. So something like that would come in handy. So I couldn't believe how fellow trans people were attacking other trans girls, because as transgender women, we should have the most apathy for our fellow trans women, because we know what each other go through. Certain people experience it to worse degrees than others, but ultimately we all go through the same thing. So I couldn't understand such hate and anger towards it over a prosthetic. It's a piece of rubber, you know, like it's not the end of the world. It's not like this massive, like, it's literally just to help someone else psychologically to feel better about themselves, you know. So that annoyed me. That annoyed me thoroughly, like extensively, or whatever the word is. I hate how the trans community bashes each other, you know, because we should all be helping each other. I hate that I get told that I'm not trans enough because I don't speak in a high-pitched voice, or because I don't wear dresses all the time, or because I'm covered in tattoos, covered in tattoos and piercings, and people are like, oh, those are gross, you can't do that, that's gross. Like, you know what, screw you guys, I don't care. You know, I like how I look, I like my aesthetic, and that's all that matters. My fiance likes how I look, my friends like how I look, you know. But at the end of the day, it's I like how I look. I don't feel I need to talk in a high-pitched voice. I don't feel I need to wear a dress every day. I don't feel I need to wear makeup every day. I don't need to feel that I need to contour like Kim Kardashian, you know. Like, my makeup is very basic. Close up, Holland. I have flaws. It is what it is, you know. And when people are like, you're not trans enough, you're not this, you're not girl enough, whatever, it eventually gets hurtful. And it eventually makes you question whether you're on the right path or not, because then you feel that you're trying to fit into a certain degree of where you should be, which is bull. You know, like, as long as you're happy doing what you're doing, you don't have to fit into a male or a female version of trans, or a male or female, like, screw it. Gender binary, screw it. You know, like, I am quite happy to go out like this. In a vest, in a bra, in jeans, kind of makeup, done. You know? And if someone goes, oh, people will clock you, I don't give a fuck. Excuse my language, I swore twice now. Hardcore today. But you know, I don't. Like, I'm not trying to prove to the world that I'm female. I'm just trying to live as authentically as I can. And if other people identify me as female, then I'm then it's a bonus. You know, then it's like, sweet, I got a little magic mushroom and I've grown a bit, you know? That's all it is. You know, but your validation means nothing to me. It can make me feel better, but it's not going to make me feel worse. Well, not continuously anyway. I do have my days. But, you know, so that does annoy me. So I just feel, if you're going to judge someone, and I'm speaking about trans girls, but it doesn't necessarily have to be based on trans girls. It could be anyone. Just think twice. Just like, before you like, hey, faggot, or whatever, like, again, excuse my derogatory terms, but before you say that, just think what that might do to that person. You know, like, it could really cause some serious damage. So, yeah, that annoys me. Okay, this has been quite a pointless video, but ultimately it's to do the Q&A. So, please leave questions, like lots. I want like 3-hour video. I don't mind what they are. Just please don't be crass. But I'm quite open on Tuesdays. I'm kidding. And yeah, and I'll make another video then, once I think I've got enough. And I hope this video wasn't too boring. Okay, bye. And... I'm kidding. Okay, bye.